And I think the world would be better off if we did leave. If we left, the world would be worse.
This movie kicks off with a speech by George W. Bush. The fact that I'm going to have to watch every word I say in this review and not suggest anything outside the mainstream media's version of 9/11 or anything since, otherwise risk deplatforming and possibly even jail, just goes to show the hypocrisy of the speech made by this corporate sock puppet. And people who use the word fascist like it's going out of fashion are the kinds of people who really need to have a good long look at themselves. We pull back to some kind of day centre therapy group who are watching old Brainbox Bush on the telly, and one of them regales us with the ballad of Junior Senator Maggie Davidson. She is a hardline anti-terrorist campaigner, and as a result is the target of a jihadist who is living in the country. There's her brother, who seems to be working for some dodgy moneylender, and a daughter who just spends her life off her face on drugs. In fact, most of this movie just seems to be character building, and unfortunately, none of these characters even approach being likeable or in any way sympathetic. The terrorist is apparently mentally disturbed, and I'm not sure whether we're actually supposed to sympathise with him or not. The actors do the best with the material they're given, but the movie is a mess, and the actual storyline doesn't actually start until the last few minutes, when Davidson flags down a cab, which is being driven by the terrorist. She realises what's been happening and tries to fight her way out of it. The best part of this movie is at the end. We hear one of Martin Luther King's speeches, and then a passerby treads on his memorial. This is not actually out of disrespect. The passerby just couldn't really give a shit. This is actually the most poignant moment in the entire movie, because it sums up the world we live in.